Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us again. Sorry for the delay there. Had a little bit of technical issues, but we managed to get it resolved so that we could stream to Facebook as well, guys. So welcome. Thank you for joining us. Good evening. Hi, Christine. Thank you so much. Universal Butterfly. Thank you. Good evening, everybody. Okie dokie. We've got the glasses on tonight so we can see. Who have we got here? Diane, Rosalind, hello. I hope the stream is okay for you guys and you can hear me clearly. I think there's a bit of a time delay, but it's okay. Yes, thank you very much. I am very well. Thank you, Ascending Butterfly. Thank you, Universal Butterfly. Thank you. All right. Are you hearing me okay, guys? Yeah? Let me know if you can hear okay. Oh, nice. Oh, Mystic Rose. Energy towards you. Oh, good evening. Okay, I guess you guys can hear me okay. That's good. All right, sweet. Thank you, Christine. Okay, great. All right, welcome everybody. Good. We have hopefully you can't hear the music. There's a live concert going on not far from here, so it's quite loud. So I've shut the window, so hopefully it won't interrupt. You guys hearing me okay? Oh, okie dokie. Let's have a look here. Goodness, face is all shining on the camera tonight. Let's see. Let's start with Christine Campbell. Christine, were you asking for a card as well? Here is a smiling face. Thank you. Oh, you guys. Bless. Thank you. Hello, Jamie. Hi everybody. Let's see where we're going tonight. I'm going to start with. Oh, has she come back to me yet, Christine? Okay. All right. First, I feel like we're going to pull a universal card. Yes, Christine, I hear you. Thank you. All right, but it's in the meantime, we're going to pull a universal card, which has been inspired by the lovely. Where are you? What was your name? I don't want to get it right. Ascending Universal Butterfly. So we're going to pull a universal card, which is a number 6 numerology-wise, okay? And this speaks of divine lineage, guys, okay? And actually this is quite nice because it actually ties in with a message that I was feeling before we actually came on to the live. And it basically, divine lineage on this card, it is really speaking to us about our divine essence of who we are, our divine presence of who we are, beyond the physical presentations, right? And I can see like water on this card here, and almost looks as though the water's going up into a volcano, almost bubbling up kind of thing. And this is just basically what with all of that bubbling up with the volcano and the water that I see on the card, guys, right? And this is for like all of us to start the evening off. And it's basically showing me that, there's a lady in the card, and I mean, it doesn't matter lady or man, there's an image. Hi, Kathy. Hi. In the card here. And there's lots of yellow here for, personal empowerment here. There is groundedness. There is a straight rigidity within the actual essence of the free flowing of life. But there's a rigidness. And there's also the hands that are placed like this, showing peace. Okay, so showing peace amidst the storm. So it's almost as though the eye of the storm, the center of the volcano. So everything is happening around, right? But yet we're sturdy and grounded within it. And so what this is giving me is that anything we're experiencing, and that's what we're doing, we're just experiencing temporarily. All right. So whatever it is that oh, look at that. There you go. Yeah, beautiful. Thank you, Ascending Butterfly. And you know, Ascending Universal Butterfly just inspired me to give this universal reading. And there you go. You see how we work together, We say how spirit works, but we are all, you know, we are all we are all. Yeah, I'm going to get into it right now, but yeah. Hi, Patricia. Let's continue. Thank you for the confirmation, Ascending Universal Butterfly. You know, and actually, you've written a poem about this. That'd be nice. I'd like to hear that poem. However, if you want to share it, however you want to share it, that'd be really lovely. It'd be really lovely. Yeah. So let's continue. Let's continue. Connected. We are. We really are. Absolutely. All of us. And so yes, we were saying, you know, about the eye of the storm and everything happening around, you know, and that's our lives, our experiences. You know, it's like a whirlwind, constant movement and constant change, constant like oh my God, look at this, look at that, this is happening, that's happening, everything's changing. Like, however, we remain the same within it all. Do you know what I mean? We're just experiencing it all, and at our center and at our core we always have that peace, and sometimes we can touch that peace. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes we touch it, and sometimes we feel like we might be distant from it, but yet it's always there. You know. Anything else? Thank you. Yeah, and so whatever it is you're experiencing, it's just to be within it. Do you know what I mean? It's to be within it, because yeah, it's all there for us. Yeah, and as Universal Butterflies just said, they wrote a poem today about what we're speaking about. And it is actually nice to write down our experiences. Do you know what I mean? Write them down, because when your life changes in the flicker of an eye and you look back on what you've written, it's fascinating, you know, because actually when you write down your experiences, you know, it's easy to look back on an experience and remember it in a different way to how it actually was. Do you know what I mean? It's part of that whole brain, like the human brain doesn't always recall everything accurately. So when we record these things and we look back on it, you know, we can use that in so many ways for ourselves and others. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, pretty cool. Thank you for inspiring us tonight, Ascending Universal Butterfly. Thank you so much. It does enhance our spiritual growth. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. And the most difficult times do as well, because it helps us to find our own, not to find it, but to pull out our own personal power. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, Christine. Me too. I'd love to hear a poem. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. That missing comment. Would love to share your poem. That would be lovely. Yeah. That would be amazing. That'd be great. Wow. Amazing. That's great. So yeah, Ascending Universe Butterfly. If you want to, yeah, contact us over on Philosophy with Rish or on Red Card Higher Awareness. We can set up a live or something. We can go live together and you can share your poem. That would be beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, uh, just experiencing. We're just experiencing, man. Do you know what I mean? We try to do the best we can. No one's perfect. Ooh, when will you meet your loving partner? Nice. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Okay, let's pull some cards, guys. Thank you. Okay. Right. Oh, I shall. Okay. Let's go back to me. Okay, so we were going to speak to Christine first. That's where we were. Yeah, that's where we were going first. Let's go to Christine, and then we're going to come to Diane. Okay. And yes, this is where we were. Okay, cool. All right. Let's see where we go, Christine. Christine, I'm getting like a cake. Is there like a celebration coming up around you? Oh, level up. Wow. Okay, Christine, level up. Leveling up. Number 39. Okay. Which gives me number 3 numerology wise. Interesting. Now, let's see what this card is showing us for Christine. Goodness me. There's a, okay, so I see a big sword being wielded here. And it actually feels to me that the sword that the image is let me show you the card. Okay. And that feels to me that something has been like you've cut something away from your life. That's the way it feels to me. Let me see what the card's saying. And here, actually, interesting. Temple of the Queens. So this card speaks to the Temple of the Queens. Okay, so Queen Ya was a mother, a farmer, and a warrior queen who led the war of the Golden Stool. The Golden Stool throne of the Ashanti Empire holds the region's life force energy. Raise your standards, a leap forward. For one is a leap forward. So a leap forward for you is a leap forward for your community or tribe, basically, is what it's saying. So your choices can raise the frequency of your community and the planet. So it's time to level up. This is your season for a quantum leap. Quantum leap, that's quite an interesting word, Christine. If you look into metaphysics and quantum fields and things like that, do a little bit of research around quantum leaping. It's quite interesting. You've prepared for this. Life doesn't have to be linear, and neither does growth. A quantum leap feels drastic and huge, but the secret is that the quantum leap happens little by little. So what inspired action helps you to level up? Connecting to spirit with rituals, movement, meditation, visualization is a great start. Divine timing is on my side is your affirmation with that card. Okay. So that's for you, Christine. Let's see who else we've got. We're going to go to Diane. Okay. I'm over here for Diane. Let's see what we've got for you, Diane. Let's see. All right. Let's come back down the comments. There we are. Oh, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Good evening, everybody. Oh, that's it, Christine. That's it. That's it. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Okay. And where are we? Where are we? Oh, we're going fast. Where are we? I missed it. Oh, good evening, Michelle from Canada. Good evening. Good evening. What an amazing thing this internet is, right? We can reach far and wide. Bear with me one moment, guys. Okay, right. Thank you, patience there, guys. All right, so we have a couple of cards here for you. Oh, let's put this back down there. There you go. Come, come. The internet's. Can you still hear me, guys? I think. Can you still hear me okay? It's spinning on my side. Oh, perfect. Thank you, Bernie. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you. Good. Okay. Okay, good. Goodness, sorry. Sorry, guys. Background noise. Goodness me. Right. So the first card we have is a solar plexus card. We do see goodness me. Noise. Sorry, guys. Partnerships and alliances, and also the waiting here as well. Okay. So I can see here that, oh, goodness me. I'm so sorry about the disturbance, guys. Bear with me. Oh my God. Hi, K Weezy. Yes. So I can see here the solar plexus here, which speaks about power, movement, moving yourself forward, taking, offers that may feel right for you. Always go with your gut, feel into things how it sits with you. But if you are actually offered something, and it feels actually like when we talk about partnerships and alliances, it's like it almost feels like somebody's got your back, somebody's like that wanting to be there for you, wanting to step in and take your hand and take hand over and take hand of a situation and to assist you with it. Okay. And again, you do have the waiting game here, which does feel a bit like okay, so the waiting game, this does feel to me it's speaking about personal growth as well. Not necessarily like we were speaking about earlier about time not being linear, like in the first initial message, the universal message for all of us. Time not being linear, and that with personal growth and things that we want to see happening in our experiences, to know that your seeds are well planted, the foundations are laid, and that it's just time, as it were, before we see the fruits of that. However, but it is there, although you may not necessarily recognize it at the moment, but it is there. Okay, it's almost like when we plant something underground, we can't see what's being cultivated under the ground. We can't see the growth and the movement, and it can feel a bit frustrating at times. But then you do see that bloom, and there is obviously the hope there, to know that what you have started is not over. Okay, and it feels quite positive as well. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of noise in the house today. Sorry, guys. A little bit distracting for me. So I hope, thank you for your patience. In and out as well. I've got a black screen at the moment, so I hope you can still see me. Challenges. We carry on anyway. Okay. Let's see now. We're going here. So let us speak to Dana. Perfect. Let's speak to Dana. Okay. Let's see where we're going for Dana. Okie dokie. Let's see. YouTube world tonight. Cool. Okay. All right, cool. So Dana, you have 3 cards. All right. So it feels like you've got a choice or a decision to make here at the moment. It feels like a big one. I do see here to stand your ground with it. And although the situation that you perceive coming towards you might feel big, it might feel a bit, it just feels, it looks quite big. Like, do you know what I mean? What you're facing, it could look quite big to you, but actually, when you stand your ground here, feet firmly planted here, and I see you here raising your arms here, and you're really standing your ground with it. And it's almost as though the energy that's coming towards you, you're standing. It's almost as though, like, when there's been an impact in a distance, right? And then you get the backdraft of that, like the energy, almost like a smoke or something like that. And it's like standing in the face of fear kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? Where most people would flee and leg it, as we say in the UK, they would run the other way. Do you know what I mean? But you're actually standing there, you're facing it, and actually you're standing your ground. So that's really nice. And with that, there is positive movement forward as well. So we do see you here sailing off, and actually I do see the sunlight here as well, again, which again is showing that personal empowerment, is showing your solar plexus here. And the embodiment of who you are, all the work that you've done and that you are continuing to do. We say work, I don't really like to use the word work, because actually working on ourselves, it's not work, is it? It's just experiencing, right? And gaining experience in a different body this time. That's all it is. Do you know what I mean? You were here before in another body. You were here, do you know what I mean? And it's not even before, do you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, let's not get into that anyway. It's a bit heavy, but you're experiencing in this body, right? So yeah, I see positive movement forward here for you here as well. And there is a guide close by as well, because we see you out at sea, and actually you're in the boat positively moving forward, right? But then I do see your guide, which is the bird here. And that is actually also indicating that there is land nearby. Do you know what I mean? Because when you're out at sea, you see the birds. There's usually land not too far away. Do you know what I mean? So that is, again, reassurance of guidance there, knowing that you're not alone, and also that what you are heading towards is not too much farther away, and to use your intuition. The number 2 stands out to me here as well. To use your intuition here, and I do see the Ankh as well for healing here as well. So where are we going with the healing? I do see blue as well, so Dana, trance healing here. The ears stand out for me as well on this card as well. So when we speak of communication as well, it's not just about the speaking, but it's also about the listening as well. Actually, it's very much about the listening and observations, Dana, with your choices, observing. It's not so much about speaking. Okay, so I hope that makes sense to you. And thank you all for your patience there. Let's have a look. All right, who have we got next? Okay, I'm just having a look at the comments. Oh, hi, Rosalind. Hello, good evening. Okay, so we've been, where are we going now? Just having a look at the comments. We went to Christine already. Jamie, okay, Jamie. If he's still here, let's have a look. Jamie. All right, so Jamie, patience here. Okay, so it does look like change here. So, does look like you're experiencing change, Jamie, here. Okay, and actually, you might feel like there are like distractions around you as well. You're trying to navigate your way through some kind of experience at the moment, but you may as well feel like I'm saying that there's like distractions that are very much pulling you up into your head, into your mind, like, do you know what I mean? Causing a little bit of conflicts there. There you are. Within your mind, do you know what I mean? On how to move forward. But patience and planning is always, you know, a good way not to sort of, not to leap before you look, kind of thing. Let's have a look. Okay, I'm just looking at this card, Jamie. Okay, and so on this first card here, with the obstacles that you are experiencing, in fact, you know, obstacles, I mean, it's, I can see the hole here that you're trying to navigate over, but actually at the bottom of it, there is water. So it's almost as though, you know, if you can swim and you were trying to get over that obstacle, and then if you went down into that hole there, actually there's water. If you can swim, it's almost as though like you can overcome it. That kind of like, oh, here you are there, cool. It's almost as though you can overcome it. All right. Let's have a look. I do. Oops. Yeah, and not to be drawn into temptation, Jamie. Not to be drawn into temptation. Ah, there is a key here as well on this card. Let me have a look at. Okay, so this is speaking about old emotions, old patterns, the familiar, what we're used to, wanting to dwell within our comfort zone and what we're used to, that kind of thing, repeating patterns sometimes perhaps as well. So this is speaking about not being drawn into that, but to move yourself forward. All right. Oops, what have we got here? Oh, we've got a couple more. All right, but there is growth here, all right, so that you're on fertile ground, all right, and not to self-sacrifice. And again, you've got another card speaking of patience as well, all right, patience. But there is lots of growth in here, I can see, which is nice. Okay, and finally, yeah, interesting. Okay, good. Okay, so I can see there is financial. The question is linking in with financial. Possibly, again, we do see the key as well. So possibility of home movement, that kind of thing. Yeah. Okay. Ah, there's recognition and reward, Jamie. Recognition and reward for you. And actually, I want to read that one, which is interesting. Let's see what it says here. One sec, guys. We're going to see exactly what it says here. All right, Jamie. So a reward for a job well done. It's a time of recognition for a completed project, hard work, skill, expertise, and craftsmanship. These abilities are now being honoured. But don't forget to also pay homage to yourself. Pat yourself on the back because you deserve it. This card also comes forth to represent a family or a group of people coming together, all of whom are aiming to strive towards a common goal. Accept the help that's being offered. More possibilities are in the works, so be sure to lay a solid foundation from your past achievements, and this will help you to be ready for the next opportunity. In addition, this card is a reminder to take care of your physical body. After all, it's what carries your soul around in this material world. Okay? And something about your throat, Jamie. You've been having something going on with your throat or something. Jamie M. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Okay. Just seeing if there's any more, Jamie, for you. Thank you, Karen. No. Okay, it's interesting. What's going on with Jamie? What's going on there? Okay, Jamie. So, yeah. All right, Jamie. So, okay. So I can understand the frustration. Um, there is somebody who is around you, and this is where the communication is coming. Is being spoken about now. Um, It's allowing things to settle, Jamie. I feel like allow the dust to settle, because it does feel like there's been a lot of frustration with a specific person around you, bit of like conflict with communication there, bit of misunderstanding, and perhaps not necessarily hearing each other. And it's almost as though like you're trying to put across what what you're feeling, and they're also trying to like put across what they're feeling as well. So it feels like allow the dust to settle a bit, like, and again with the throat chakra here. Okay, yeah, so spiritual union and firm foundation here. So I do feel that your guides are wanting to, bring in the energy of firm foundation here, Jamie. Okay, and again the throat is going again. The throat is going again. Communication is a big one here, Jamie. Communication. Oh, 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 okay, okay. That's a big decision. That's a big decision. Yeah. Oh, bless, bless. Okay. Okay, cool. That's just flipped over, Jamie. That's just flipped over. The fertility card. Okay. All right. Well, all the best to you, Jamie. All the best. All the best. Tainita, hello. 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 Oh. Oh, nice. Okay. Tainita. Nice. Mm. Nice. Wow, Tanita. Okay. Wow. Okay. Right. So you have Egyptian goddess Ma'at. Okay. So this is speaking about balancing the divine energy here. I do actually see. Oh, what are these birds? Nice. There are birds on this card, but I actually saw them as snakes, which was interesting. Which, again, energy, energy, energy. Wow. I don't know if you do any like yoga or anything like this, Tanita, but this is something that I do feel that is quite close with you, actually. Do you know what I mean? Like the movements, the stretching, yoga, that kind of thing. And again, with the energy, Kundalini yoga, that kind of stuff is what I'm picking up with this first card. Taking flight as well, taking flight. Wow. Taking flight, although it might feel like we're standing still, actually we're not. We are actually taking flight here. There's a lot more happening and occurring than you can perceive at this time. It's about balance as well, balancing, giving and receiving, balancing giving and receiving, okay? Not over giving and not overtaking here. Wow. I do feel like you're quite a force to be reckoned with, actually, Tainita. I do feel very strong, powerful energy. And this is why we're speaking of the balance, because sometimes it's almost like a feeling of sometimes where, you know, our parents want to protect us or want to guide us, but it can feel overbearing, like they're trying to do too much, like they're trying to take the power out of our hands. Not saying that your parents are doing that, but that's just, you can probably understand what I'm saying in another way, or maybe in that way. Okay. And then you do have Queen Nefertiti here as well, all right, who speaks of divine alchemy here, all right. And again, leveling up. So this does feel like, oh, and I see the sun rays here as well coming down. So this is showing me the crown chakra. So it does feel like a lot of spiritual leveling up here within you. And possibly, again, the yoga and the movement to assist you with the physical side of those occurrences. Do you know what I'm saying? To kind of bring more balance. You're welcome, Jamie. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Jamie. That's sweet. Thank you. Yes, Tanita. So I hope that's helpful for you. I'm aware of the time as well, guys. I'm going to have to be shuffling on soon. Time's going. But yeah, let's do... Oh, thank you all. Thank you all for being here tonight. Excuse me. All right, let's see. Oh, let's see. I'm just looking over the comments. Guys, we've got a couple of minutes left. So what we're going to do, we're going to have a message for all of us. A message for all of us. A message for everybody. Ooh, the whale and orca elders. Beautiful, beautiful. Share your song, frequency and sound. Dive deep. Nice. Ooh, let's read this one for you. So the whale and orca elders are benevolent cosmic beings here to anchor a frequency of love onto the planet, to harmonize it with their song as they weave around the oceans. They do so much more than any of us would know. Their physical presence affects Earth's magnetic field, and their harmonics call us to wake up and remember our own soul's song. Looking into the eye of a whale is something you'll never forget. Whales see into your very being, and in an instant, you're changed forever. They see beyond the physical, beyond the woundings, beyond the identity, beyond the personality and the story. They see right into your soul. You're being called to surrender to your deepest truth and to share it with potency, to bow to who you truly are, to stretch your heart wide enough to hold it all, to leave your fears, doubts, and baggage at the door, to question any part of you that doesn't feel good enough. The whale and orca elders want you to give others the privilege of seeing who you truly are, and for you to see the same in other beings, to drop your hang-ups and your personality flaws and get busy revealing the unique note of your soul, what your soul came here to sing. Allow the song that echoes in the four chambers of your heart to emanate in all four directions, Peel back the layers of suffering and pain and reveal to others your soul's true song, and endeavour to see the soul of all those who you meet. So how are you being called to share your soul's unique song, guys? All right. So thank you all for being here with us again this evening. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. Oh, sending initial messages. Oh. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you all for being here with us, for your patience as well, because it's been technical stuff and I've had a couple of distractions. Thank you all for still hear me. Yes, guys. So stick around, guys. All right. And I do believe we may have some more readers for you this evening. I believe so. Guys, look after yourselves. Yeah. Thank you all for being here once again, and I'll see you next week. All right. Much love, guys. And guys, come over to Red Cart Higher Awareness as well. Philosophy with Rish. Yeah. Come over there, say hi, and all the rest of it. Cool. And yeah, Ascending Universal Butterfly. Yeah, look forward to hearing your poem. Amazing. Amazing. It's great. Great confirmation. You know. Oh, Christine Campbell, you're very welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all. Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Don't be hard on yourselves. You know what I mean? We're all here experiencing these lives, as we call them. Do you know what I mean? I like that word. We're experiencing these lives, live, Facebook live, 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 love, live. Time to switch off. It's my bedtime. But that one word, live, like live, like is, do you know what I mean? I'm glad English is my first language because it gets complicated, doesn't it? Much love, guys. See you soon.